Hey guys, it's Pete Lang here, the designer CPA, and today I want to talk about a topic that's near and dear to my heart, the emergency savings account. So, to start, I just want to say that I watched a video by Meet Kevin, it was about a year ago, and he said that emergency savings accounts were stupid. So, let me start with the story. I found Meet Kevin on YouTube and I liked a lot of his ideas when it came to like using real estate for leverage and retirement and other types of savings, different ways to, get us to a wealthier lifestyle versus just working 9 to 5 for the rest of our lives. And so I'm a personal finance geek, I'm a CPA, and I liked all of that information. And so I started binge watching a lot of his videos. I even took his YouTube class, and that class was awesome. It gave me the inspiration to starting this channel. So thanks, Kevin, if you're listening. But just like anything else, when you're watching a YouTube and you kind of keep binging and watching and you go further back, I got back to August of 2019 and I found the video, The Death of the Emergency Savings Account, and I cringed. Everything that I had learned in college on personal finance and everything that I had heard from other people throughout my entire career, he was saying was stupid. But let's be realistic. I mean, even Kevin admits that he has a savings account. Listen, I'll show you.
In life, okay? Number one alternative is I put my money, every last dollar that I have, maybe with the exception of like $500 or $1,000 that I keep in a bank account, yes, but none of this 3 to 6 month crap.
That was the point that said, oh man, maybe he's right. I mean, look, he admitted that he has $500 to $1,000 in a bank account. But the 3 to 6 months of fixed expenses thing got me thinking. I worked a lot in my life to try to save up and build that, and they always say that. But now it's 2021, and interest rates and savings accounts are 0.5%. So I totally agree with Kevin. But Kevin, let's compromise here. I mean, I think a majority of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. In fact, look at this graph. I can prove to you right now that over half of Americans have nothing in a bank account, and another 25% or so have about less than 1,000 in the bank. And yes, I definitely agree with Kevin here about all of the people who might have credit card balances and high interest accounts.
But it's also one where I get really frustrated with a lot of financial pundits out there. There are financial pundits that will tell you to build an emergency fund before you pay off debt. And it's so dumb because
So you know what? Yes, that is right. That is dumb. And a lot of pundits will say that, and I always wondered about that. Because you see, yes, you only get a little amount in a savings account, but if you have a credit card that is charging you 15 to 20% in interest, that is pretty dumb. But, I think we should all compromise here. Some sort of savings account, whether it's $500 or $1,000, isn't going to ruin the entire financial position of a person for the rest of their lives. You see, like 70% of Americans have less than 1,000, but all of us are going to have emergencies in the future. Whether it's your car breaking down, the water heater breaking down, an emergency medical bill that comes in, having that amount of money in a savings account is going to help and be better than having nothing at all. Yes, we can add to our credit card bills, but that is even more money that you have on your credit card. So here's what I would recommend. If you do not have an emergency savings account, the next time you get a stimulus payment in a little while, if you qualify for that, or if you still haven't spent the one that you got recently before, take $1,000. Open up an online savings account. You can use like an Ally Bank, a Capital One 360. And yes, I know the interest rates are putrid, but at least you're starting out and putting $1,000 in the bank. And then I don't want you to touch it from there. Now, if there's extra money that you have from the stimulus, and in the future, if you're saving extra money, then you should pay off your high interest credit cards faster and get rid of that. Then you can start thinking about all the other stuff that Kevin recommends with as far as retirement and investing in other stuff and going forward. But that's step one. So what do you guys think? Did you already have an online savings account? Did I convince you to open up one, or were you going to go with what Kevin says and not have one at all? So please like this video if you found it helpful and share it with anyone who is looking to figure out what to do with their stimulus payment. And of course, if you like this channel and different personal finance or tax updated topics, consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you soon.